I am live and I'm fishing out something in my coffee. Good morning. I'm going to have a little sip. I've got my cat mom mug. Charlotte says that she's the mom and I'm the grandma, so that's fun. It's Friday. It is Good Friday. It is a sleepy and kind of morning. You can tell by my hair. I just brushed it, but don't care. Reminds me of when I was little. Used to get nappy hair. My name is Paula. Sorry about the long intro today. I am waking up as well. Good morning. I am a conscious channel, a medium, and a teacher. And I like to come live every weekday at 9 to offer a channel message from my guides who I've been working with and getting to know a little bit better. And then remind everybody who's listening, whether you're listening live or on the replay, that you can access the 5D, the heart-centered, the space, the you, the essence, the soul that you are at any time. So this morning I was sitting and asking, what are we going to talk about? And I sit and I ask, and I have my first sips of coffee in a beautiful space, and I allow for my main guide to step in, and he said the word forgiveness. And I said, okay, what about forgiveness do we need to know? What about forgiveness are we chatting about? And I kind of got choked up and I coughed a bit. And he just wanted to explain how forgiveness works and what forgiveness means in the body and how we hold forgiveness and why we find it difficult sometimes to forgive. And I can certainly relate as a human. Forgiveness is something that I've had to consciously work on and get of my own way, namely the ego's way, to actively have and practice in my life. So what he said was, forgiveness is an act of letting yourself off the hook. It may seem like you are letting the person or persons that you are upset with, that hurt you, that got you mad, frustrated, disappointed, off the hook. But it's really nothing to do with them. If somebody has wronged you or disappointed you, that is you. That is your hurt. That are your emotions. And to forgive the other person is like an unhooking, like a releasing of, okay, I'm going to honor that you're a soul on this journey as well, and you're not perfect. And I put myself in a situation, and I put myself in kind of not a situation, but just an area of where I got hurt by somebody else. And by me holding on to that anger, that disappointment, that grudge, hits me in my body. So we've all felt this before. It's definitely tightens up my chest when I think about anger and how people have wronged or hurt me. And that's an actual physical response in our body. And they're telling that forgiveness is the key. And they said it's the key to release that. And I said, well, what is it releasing? And they said, love. So if you could think about for a moment how you've been holding lack of forgiveness, like it's some sort of beautiful gift, or it's some sacred act that you really don't want to do because you think it's going to get the other party off the hook. All it's doing is festering in you and creating disharmony in you. So on the other side of forgiveness, you're saying it's the key to love. And who are we loving? We're loving ourselves a little bit more to be able to honor the fact that we can release that forgiveness in ourselves and allow ourselves to heal. We are the ones responsible for transmuting our hurt. Yes, an apology would be amazing. An acknowledgement of the hurt would be amazing from other people. But if you're going to wait around your whole life to hear a story from somebody who thinks that maybe what they did or aren't aware or conscious enough to understand that they've hurt you, you're going to be waiting around a long time and you're going to be carrying unnecessary hurt or pain. So just like they showed me that forgiveness was the key to love, it's also the key to unlocking your healing process. It's the key to unlocking your acknowledgement. That hurt me. When we acknowledge our hurt, our ego goes, hey, somebody cares, somebody's listening. And when we acknowledge that hurt, we can go in and we can say, I forgive you, I forgive myself for putting myself in that situation, for maybe staying somewhere too long, or for allowing me to carry that hurt inside me, expecting the other person to show up and apologize when they probably just don't have the capacity to do that. I'm sorry, I don't know why someone's messaging me. Okay. Are you, Katie and Rosalie, you can see me just fine? They're saying that they can't see the live, so I'm not too sure why not. But if you guys can comment, let me know. I know Facebook was having, yeah, Katie says, yeah, allowing compassion and love in, setting the ego aside has been the key. Yeah, beautiful. So as we witness, yes, okay, perfect. Thanks, guys. As we witness ourselves holding on to things just because we are expecting some sort of profound story, it's going to lead to disease in the body. It's going to lead to you holding and carrying things with you that are so heavy that it's really hard to process anymore. So what they're really saying is forgiveness is for you. Yes, it's really nice to hear if you've done something and you've apologized, I forgive you. But that person will then go away, and I will guarantee they will be harder on themselves and go internal, just like we were hard on them. So let's remember that we're all on a soul's journey together. Our expectations of other people are high and great because we want to honor ourselves. We want to honor our path. We want to surround ourselves with people that bring out the good. But it's ultimately our responsibility for our emotions, for our conduct, for our ability to see that yes, sometimes we make mistakes. And yes, sometimes people will come in and they will hurt you. And to hold a grudge is to do a disservice and dishonoring to your love and compassion. It doesn't let them off the hook. It lets you off the hook from carrying for years things that are too heavy to process. So let's remember those things that my guide showed me this morning. Forgiveness is the key. On the other side is love. The ego will step in and go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. I'm never forgetting that. I'm never doing that again. That's your hurt. And let's acknowledge the hurt. And it's okay. Be like, okay, I'm hearing you. You got hurt. Yeah, that's really sucked. We're hurt here today. I wonder if we can just support that hurt. All it wants to do is be heard. And then forgive. And I'm sorry you got hurt. It's a key. It's a thing. And it's so hard to do. It's so hard to do. because we really never want to feel those icky things again, right? We don't want to be in those situations again. And we think that by holding this hatred, this disappointment, this fear, instead of forgiving, we think that's the right path. Because of course we want to protect ourselves. Of course we want to put up a shield and not allow that in. But when you're not allowing that in, you're not allowing anything in. So let's allow in some love. Let's allow in some forgiveness today. I thought it was very fitting forgiveness because it is Good Friday. And if you follow the Bible at all, right? Easter weekend, forgiveness. All right. So thanks for listening. It was a hard topic for me to talk about. I could find myself and see myself in this very much. I could see it mirrored to me, how I often like to hold on to that anger or hurt and not forgive because I don't know why. I think it's because I thought that the other person didn't deserve it. Well, it has nothing to do with the other person. And so to forgive is to unlock, and to unlock that love, and to unlock that acknowledgement, and to acknowledge that ego and say, okay, I get it, girl. I get it. You were hurt. So yeah. So actively practicing forgiveness. So let's go in together and let's do that beautiful 5D upgrade. And maybe we can lean into forgiveness a little bit more today. You're welcome. A little bit more grace for ourselves. And when I say we tap into the 5D, we're tapping into the soul, to the energy, to the unseen. We're getting away from our 3D self, our senses. And we're really welcoming a little bit more understanding and knowing from our higher self, from our higher love. So let's take a moment and sit and breathe, closing our eyes wherever we are, landing in the space wherever you are. Allowing yourself to just be open and allow beautiful source light to pour into the top of your head, mixing and mingling and amplifying with the source light that you already are. Allowing it to come down and filling your body, connecting with your essence, your soul. Taking notice to the space in the heart space. Filling that space a little bit more so it expands beyond you. Out past your body into this beautiful orb globe. Making your orb as big as it needs to be, past your room, past your house, past your property. Let's invite the frequency of forgiveness. I feel a little hesitation there. Let's invite the possibility of forgiveness and allow it to mix with that beautiful source light energy. Letting it swirl around and amplifying the heart. I forgive myself and others. I acknowledge my hurt and my pain. I won't carry the burden of grudge or hate. I will use forgiveness as the key to unlock more love for my life, for myself. I invite you to stay in 5D all day. And if you forget, come back, do this practice again. I wish you the very best Good Friday. Lots of love. I will see you Monday morning. Happy Easter. And thanks for commenting and let me know you're here. I appreciate you. Bye.